Hey there, Phillipa, Wirangi here. Okay, so I want to do this video for you. I've been in a really kind of rough place the past about couple of weeks to about a month, where everything just feels like it's just all caught up to me all at once. My whole life has just come rushing down on top of me, and it's been quite difficult to try and get my way out of there. And so I was just watching like a few videos and audios and stuff on YouTube and just on people's websites, trying to get some kind of extra clarity and motivation and inspiration to start getting back to my normal self again. You know, the Phillipa that takes action and gets things done really quickly, because I really haven't been lately. You know, if you follow me, you would have noticed that I've been quite quiet everywhere in my life. Facebook, emails, in person. I've just been really quiet because I've just been feeling really overwhelmed and frustrated, and like everything's just on top of me, and it's just been a bit hard. So I was just watching one video, and then something that came up for me while I was watching that video is that a pattern that happens for me when things are going good. So when money's good, when relationships are good, when I feel like I'm having a great relationship with my kids, when things around the house are awesome, when everything is going good and everything's, you know, smooth sailing, I start getting comfortable and I start coasting along with everything that's happening. And I'm like, oh, I don't need to push anymore. I don't need to hustle anymore. I don't need to try harder. I don't need to, do what I normally do, because usually where the place that I'm at is in survival mode. So when I'm out of survival mode, and when I'm kind of, in that coasting, kind of comfortable mode, I'm like, I'll just take a rest. But what's happened is that, the warrior Phillipa, the hustler Phillipa that likes to get shit done, kind of had a panic attack. And, it's really the only way I can explain it. So the warrior Phillipa is what I'll call her, had a panic attack and was like, oh my God, what's happening? We're not pushing, we're not hustling, we're not moving along as quickly or as much as we normally are. So I've kind of created for myself a whole lot of panic and a whole lot of extra things that I need to do, and created the overwhelm and created the things piling on top of myself, because that is what I was used to in the past. And that when I got comfortable, it was a scary thing for my, my unconscious brain, my hindbrain to kind of take in. So I'm really glad that I've realized that now. And now I suppose the only thing to do is that when I feel comfortable, when I start feeling comfortable again, is to not stay in that comfortable place and just to keep going, and keep pushing, maybe not as hard as I do when I'm in survival. But just to not coast. So I suppose, if there's any lesson from this for you, is that when you get into that comfortable mode, so don't do what I do. Don't just sit there and be like, this is nice, I can take a rest, I can take a break, I don't have to hustle, money's coming in nicely, clients coming in nicely, it's totally fine. Because then you'll probably start creating a bit of panic and a bit of chaos in your life, just to keep your, to keep that warrior, that hustler part of you happy. So that's my message for today. It's been my first message in so long, and I feel so good to get it out there. Thank you. Any questions, of course, put them in the comments wherever this is uploaded, on Facebook or on YouTube, wherever it's going to be. And I'd love to hear from you as well. Okay, I'm going to go now. Bye-bye.